Today's subject is about adding extra occupant to your home, whether it's an apartment or a condominium rental, single family rental, any type of rental. My name is Peter. I am a real estate broker in California since 2005. I am a property manager. I oversee multiple apartment buildings for over a decade. So what I would like to share with you today is it has happened that sometimes you decide to add additional occupant to your home. This could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a roommate, a son, a daughter, a husband, a wife, or anybody else. Additional occupant, meaning when you went to the landlord or to the property management company and signed a lease, you were by yourself. And now things happens in life, right? And you would like to bring in additional occupant. What's happening here is usually, in most cases, in any standard drafted lease agreement, there is a provision that prohibits the tenants to bring additional occupant to their home without advance notice and authorization from the landlord. And it could be also additional fees as a penalty, additional monthly payments added to the rent, or termination of the lease agreement. Either way, there is a provision usually on any standard drafted lease agreement. What you have to do is basically you have to notify your landlord ahead of time that in writing that indicates your intention to bring additional occupants on board to live with you. The landlord will usually ask for that additional occupant to complete a lease application and screening, and then you can negotiate the new monthly rent if the landlord wants to increase it. In some cases they don't, but if they do, then you can negotiate. This is recommended and best way to bring additional person to your home, versus if you want to just bring somebody and disregard notifying the landlord. Because what is going to happen is if you disregard the landlord, or in other words disregard the lease that you have agreed to when you moved into your home, landlord will take legal action to file a breach of lease agreement, and then you will end up to go on a mediation or court, even trial, just to explain how you want to proceed. And then landlord might even decide to terminate your lease once awarded by the court, so on and so forth. It can get really complicated. I'm not an attorney and I'm not planning on giving you a legal advice, but there can be a complex legal issues if you do that without being transparent and notify the landlord ahead of time. So the morals of this story is, please consult with your landlord prior to bringing an additional occupant to your home whether it's a roommate or your son or your father or whoever it is, because you don't want to create a dispute with your landlord over the monthly lease payment and also additional unauthorized occupancy. That was for today. If you have any questions about it, or you are already in the situation, please feel free to write a comment below, describe your situation, or message me, and I will try to help you if I know the answer to your questions. Thank you. See you in the next video.